Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 19th May 2022. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. This is my spiritual channel. We have been discussing about the relationships in the awesome threesome category in spiritualism. We have already discussed Lord Brahma's and Lord Shiva's relationship with the awesome threesome. Today we shall discuss about Lord Vishnu's relationship with the same phrase. Now, Lord Vishnu, as we all know, is one of the primal gods of Hindu mythology in the triumvirate form, that is, Brahma, the creator, Lord Vishnu as the maintainer, and Lord Shiva as the destroyer. Lord Vishnu is the maintainer. Because he is the maintainer of the universe created by Lord Brahma, hence he has to be cool, serene, responsible, kind, loving, empathetic, and sympathetic. Hence, in the three modes of material nature, that is, goodness, passion, and ignorance, Lord Vishnu takes the form of goodness, that is, he controls goodness. Because of his serenity and his goodness, among the three subtle bodies in a human living entity like causal intelligence, astral mind, and etheric senses, Lord Vishnu controls the causal intelligence because it is very important to maintain calm, serenity, etc., and for the welfare of the universe and its maintenance. Now, there is a phrase or a term called ego, which acts as a catalyst in the permutation and combination of various vibrations in the subtle body of a living human entity and ultimately get an outlet through the gross body. This particular item or this particular quality which acts as a catalyst is called ego. Again, in the awesome threesome category, there are three types of ego: false ego, ego, and superego. False ego is when a living entity identifies with his or her body. Ego is when the same individual identifies with his or her soul. But superego is when the same person identifies himself or herself with the super soul, the localized Paramatma within every living human entity. Lord Vishnu represents this super ego. Lord Vishnu as Kshirodakasai Vishnu comes as a localized Paramatma or a super soul and inhabits every atom in this universe to maintain it. Hence, super ego is when the living entity within whom the localized Paramatma is present should identify himself or herself with the super soul. Now, there are three types of memories also which are affected or controlled by the triumvirate. That is, Brahma controls the memory of this birth. That is, all events and actions that happen in this birth are controlled by Lord Brahma. Lord Shiva controls the subconscious memory of the previous birth also. That is, in the destiny or karma of a living entity, Lord Shiva controls his or her subconscious memory which has happened either in this birth or about in the previous birth. However, there is another memory called superconscious memory. This is a particular memory which is embedded into the psyche of a living human entity, and it carries the memories of time immemorial, right from the time when the living entity took the human form and started reincarnating again and again in several births. Lord Vishnu controls this super memory. Now we should remember six things. First, awesome in the awesome threesome category. First, the triumvirate, that is Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva. Second, their duties or their functions, that is Lord Brahma, the creator, Lord Vishnu, the maintainer, and Lord Shiva, the destroyer. Third, there are three modes of material nature. Brahma controls passion, Lord Shiva controls ignorance, and Lord Vishnu controls goodness. There are three subtle bodies, that is causal intelligence, astral mind, and etheric body. They envelop the soul that gets in touch with the material world. Now, Lord Vishnu controls causal intelligence, Lord Shiva controls astral mind, and Lord Brahma controls etheric senses. Similarly, there are three types of ego: false ego, ego, and superego. Lord Brahma controls false ego, Lord Shiva controls ego, and Lord Vishnu controls superego. There are three types of memories. They are controlled by the three gods. That is, Brahma controls memory, Lord Shiva controls subconscious memory, and Lord Vishnu controls superconscious memory. That is all for the present for this particular video. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this subject. If you sincerely feel that I am talking sense, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.